like whenever I turn on the camera, I have nothing to talk about. So, like, I can't ever find the words, you know? So I figured, why not just read all the words? So I got this, I got the English dictionary, and I figured, you know, if whispers just in general are triggering and the contents don't really matter, then why not just read every word? I'm probably not going to read all of them, because like the first one is just A, and I mean, it's not very interesting, so I might skip a few. But yeah, let's get started. I think this is this angle, right? Hopefully you hear me fine. I think it's alright. Yeah, by the way, if my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I have corona and I'm home. I just tested positive today, so my voice is a little bit, or you might be able to hear it in my whispering that I have kind of a cold, but it's corona. Anyways, aardvark is a noun. It's an African animal with a long snout that eats ants and termites. Aback is an adverb, like to be taken aback, be shocked or surprised. Abacus, a frame with rows of wires along which you slide beads used for counting. It's like one of the first calculators, I think. I remember using those in like kindergarten. I remember we had those. Abaft. It's an adverb and a preposition at the back or behind a ship. Or at the back of or behind a ship. I might learn something. Maybe this is the way to better your vocabulary, just by reading all of the words. Abandon. It can either be a verb, leave a place or a person permanently. 2, give up a practice completely. Or 3, abandon yourself to, as in give in to a desire. It can also be a noun, complete lack of self-consciousness or self-control. Abase. Behave in a very humble way. Abase, I didn't know that. Abashed. Adjective, embarrassed or ashamed. Abate. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. Become less severe or widespread. Abate. Abattoir. A slaughterhouse. Abbess, a woman who is the head of an abbey of nuns. Oh, abbess, probably. Abbey. A building occupied by a community of monks or nuns. Abbot, a man who is the head of an abbey of monks. We're really getting into religious territory now. Abbreviate. Shorten a word or phrase. That's a verb. Abbreviation, a noun. Shortened form of a word or phrase. ABC. The alphabet, the basic facts of a subject. Abdicate. Give up being king or queen, or fail to carry out a duty. Abdomen. Noun. The part of the body that contains the organs used for digestion and reproduction. The rear part of the body of an insect, spider, or crustacean. Abduct. Take someone away, especially by force. Aberrant. Not normal or acceptable. Aberrant. Aberration. An action or event which is not normal or acceptable. An unexpected, silly mistake. Aberration. Abbot. Encourage, or abet, rather, probably. Encourage or help someone to do something wrong. Well, abet. Oh, like abetting and aiding and abetting or something, I think is a word. That's a criminal thing, right? Abeyance. Temporarily not occurring or in use. Into abeyance. indecision, cannot abide, dislike very much, or of a feeling or memory last for a long time. Ability, the power of or capacity to do something, or a skill or a talent. Abject, very unpleasant and humiliating. I am planning to read the whole thing, by the way, in like several parts probably. I don't think I'm going to read the whole dictionary in one sitting, but maybe over a few videos. Abject can also mean completely without pride or dignity. Abjure, swear that you will give up a belief or claim. Ablaze, burning fiercely. Able, having the power, skill, or means to do something, or skillful and capable. Able bodied is like a sub thing, physically fit and healthy. Ablutions, the act of washing yourself. Abnegation, the giving up of something wanted or valuable. Abnegation, I didn't know that. Abnormal, different from what is usual or expected in a bad or worrying way. Aboard, on or into a ship, train, or other vehicle. It can be an adverb or a preposition. Abode is a house or home. Abolish, put an end to a custom or law. Should I be closer? I feel like maybe I should be a little bit closer, just for the sound. I feel like the lighting is kind of weird, but whatever. Where was I? Abolition, the abolishing of a custom or law. Abolitionist, a person who supports the abolition of a custom or law. Abominable, a very unpleasant and causing disgust, or too very bad. And it has like a sub thing here of abominable snowman equals yeti. Abominate, feel strong hatred for. Abomination, something that you hate or find disgusting, a feeling of hatred. Aboriginal, existing in a country from the earliest times. Also refers to the Australian Aborigines. Aborigine, a member of one of the original peoples of Australia. Abort, end a pregnancy early, to stop the baby from developing and being born, or to undergo a natural abortion, or 3, end something early because of a problem or fault. Abortion, the deliberate ending of a human pregnancy, the natural ending of a pregnancy before the fetus is able to survive on its own. This is loaded subjects I don't want to get into. A person who carries out abortion is an abortionist. Abortive, failing to achieve the intended result, unsuccessful. Abound, exist in large numbers or amounts, have a large number or amount of something. About, on the subject of, I'm not going to go into that. That's a big one. Above, abracadabra, a word said by magicians when performing a trick. Abracadabra, right? Abrade, scrape or wear away. I had no idea abracadabra would be in the dictionary. Abrasion, the process of scraping or wearing away an area of scraped skin. Abrasive, able to polish or clean a surface by rubbing or grinding, or too harsh or unkind. Abreast, side by side and facing the way, same way, or abreast of, up to date with. Abridge, shorten for a book or film, not a bridge, but a bridge. Abroad, in or to a foreign country or country. abscond. Verb, leave quickly and secretly to escape from custody or avoid arrest. It sounds kind of nice as well, this book, by the way. I like this. This type of plastic is nice. Abseil, climb down a rock face using a rope wrapped around the body and fixed at a higher point. Abseil. Absence, the state of being away from a place or a person. Absent, not present or not paying attention. Absentee, a person who is absent. Absenteeism, frequent absence from school without good reason, from work or school without good reason. Abstention, a green aniseed flavored liqueur. Absolute, complete, total, having unlimited power, not related or compared to anything else. Absolute zero, for example. Absolution, formal forgiveness of a person's sin. Absolutism, the principle that the government or ruler should have unlimited power. Absolve, formally declare that someone is free from guilt, blame, or sin. Absorb, soak up liquid or another substance. Take in information, take over something less powerful, use up time or resources, reduce the effect of strength of sound or of an impact. What? Reduce the effect of or strength of sound or an impact. Hold someone's attention. Absorbent, able to soak up liquid easily. Absorption, the process of absorbing or being absorbed. I need abstain. Stop yourself from doing something pleasant. Formally choose not to vote. Abstemious. 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 Not letting yourself have much food, alcohol, or enjoyment. Abstention. Abstention. A deliberate decision not to vote, or abstinence. Abstinence. The avoidance of something enjoyable, such as food or alcohol. Abstract, having to do with ideas or qualities rather than physical or concrete things. Or of art, using color and shapes to create an effect rather than attempt to represent real life accurately. Abstracted, not paying attention to what is happening, preoccupied. Abstraction, the quality of being abstract, something which exists only as an idea, the state of being preoccupied. Abstruse, difficult to understand, absurd, completely unreasonable or inappropriate. Very abundance, a very large quantity or amount of something. Exist. I keep forgetting to read the word before the abundant, existing in large quantities, plentiful, or abundant in having plenty of. Abuse, use something wrongly or badly, treat someone crudely or violently. Or 3, speak to someone in an insulting way. It can also be a noun, the wrong or harmful use or something, cruel and violent treatment or insulting language. It's abusive. A butt. Be next to or touching. A butt. Abysmal. Very bad, terrible. Abyss, a very deep hole. AC is an abbreviation for alternating current. I'm sure we'll find DC somewhere later as well. Acacia, a tree or shrub with yellow or white flowers. Academia, the world of higher education. Academic, having to do with education or study, not related to a real situation, theoretical. What was that? Hopefully that sound's not too bad. Where was I? Academy. A place where people study or are trained in a particular field. A society of scholars, artists, or scientists. Acanthus. Acanthus. A plant or a shrub with spiny leaves. A cappella. Of music sung without being accompanied by instruments. Accede. Agree to a demand or request, or take up a role or position. Accede, like accede to the throne. Accelerate. Begin to move more quickly. Begin to happen more quickly. Accelerator. A foot pedal which controls the speed of a vehicle. Or in physics, a machine that makes charged particles move at high speeds. Accent. A way of pronouncing our language. An emphasis given to a syllable, word, or musical note. Or a mark on a letter or word that shows how a sound is pronounced or stressed. Or a particular emphasis. Accentuate. Make a feature more noticeable. Accept. Agree to receive or do something that is offered or suggested. Believe that something is said believe that something said is true or correct. Admit responsibility for something. Come to terms with something unwelcome. Acceptable. Able to be accepted. Good enough. Adequate. You're adequate. You're acceptable. It says positive affirmations as well. I can do it all. Access. A way of approaching or entering a place. The right or opportunity to use something or to see someone. Or verb. Approach or enter someone or enter a place. Sorry, not enter someone. Obtain information stored in a computer. Accessible. Able to be reached or used. Friendly and easy to talk to. Easily understood or enjoyed. Accession. The gaining of an important position or rank. A new item added to a library or museum collection. Accessory. A thing which can be added to or worn with something else to make it more useful or attractive. Or law. A person who helps someone commit a crime without taking part in it. Accident. Something harmful that happens unexpectedly without being intended. Or an incident that happens by chance or without apparent cause. Accidental. Happening by chance. Acclaim. Verb. Praise enthusiastically and publicly. Or noun. Enthusiastic public praise. Okay. Acclamation. Enthusiastic approval or praise. Acclimatize. Or acclimatize can be written with a Z or an S. Get used to a new climate or conditions. Accolade. Something given as a special honor or as a reward for excellence. Accommodate. Provide a room or rooms for someone or a space for something. Adapt to or fit in with. Accommodating. Willing to fit in with someone's wishes. Accommodation. A room or building where someone may live or stay. A musical or accompaniment. Accompaniment. A musical part which accompanies an instrument, voice, or group. Or something that adds to or improves on something else. Accompany. Go somewhere with someone. give power or recognition to, or be consistent or in agreement with, agreement in opinion or feeling, an official agreement or treaty. Or for example, of your own accord, you do something willingly. Accordance, in a way that fits with, according, as stated by, in a way that corresponds to, accordingly, appropriately, or therefore. Accordion, a musical instrument that you play by stretching and squeezing with your hands and pressing buttons or keys. Accost, approach someone and speak to them often in a rude or aggressive way. Account, a description of an event or a record of money that has been spent and achieved. 3. An arrangement by which you can keep money in a bank or buy things from a business on credit. 4. Importance, or it can be a verb. Consider in a particular way, like account for, supply or make up an amount, or give an explanation of, like on account of, or on no account. Accountable, expected to explain your actions or decisions. Accountant, a person who keeps or inspects financial accounts. Accoutrement, an extra item of clothing or equipment. Accredit, give someone the credit for something. Give official authorization. Accretion, growth or increase by gradual build-up. Something formed or added gradually. Accrue, of money be received in regular or increasing amounts. Or 2, collect or receive payments or benefits. Accumulate, gather together a number of quantity or increase. Accumulator, a large rechargeable electric battery, or a bet placed on a series of events, the winnings from each being placed on the next. I think we'll call it there for this video, and this can be like a recurring series if you like it. Let me know in the comments, or let me know in the comments if you have other things or other suggestions for what I can talk about, because that is like a main issue for me. I have no idea what to talk about in videos, So anyways, I hope you have a good night's sleep, or just a good day, or it just helps help you relax a little bit.